Alright guys, she's done everything with the front drive shaft and dust shield, dust cover and shit like that. But that build video turned into a cluster frig. But she's all in. Vent tubes on this one ain't broke either, and they go all the way up behind the cowl. If y'all got an XJ, y'all does the same thing. But also where your dipstick tube goes in, you can't see it, but it's siliconed in there. Where your O-ring is, where your O-ring slips over, just put silicone and silicone that again. But that water destroyed that other one, which, you know, I was making the video and it just turned into a cluster. I cleaned rust off of some of it, and the more I got deeper into tearing those packs apart, it was just water that did all of it. And it was last year when I got water in it. I just don't drive it enough. But see the O-rings, let's see how them growths on there, tumors I call it, just from it blowing the seals out from it not being able to move the pistons. So, you know, it is what it is. I was up Friday night till probably about 2:30 and finally gave the hell up on it. I was pretty mad and aggravated, but we got up next morning yesterday, went and got another one, put it in there. It's good to go. I just want to make an update video, let y'all know she's back on the road, back in the trails. What I'm worried about, what killed it was from sitting so much. I got water in it last Memorial Day weekend. We had water. I went up, me and Johnny Thompson Jr. is on our Facebook group. We had this whole side of the hood underwater, and it was all in the truck, in the Jeep, and it got in the transmission then bad. I mean real bad. And we got it out, but it did its damage already. Those pistons are aluminum, but I had to take all the other crap for a core because they would have charged me another $150. But this is about the only sprag. Sunshell was the only thing good in it. I should have took all that stuff apart before I got the kit and stuff, but I got plenty of parts now, and I resealed that new one with some of the seals out of here. And I got like $500 in all of it, so it still ain't that bad. And I got a bunch of spare parts, and I saved the adapter where your transfer case bolts to it. It's around here somewhere. I saved that in case the bolts ever get pulled out or whatever. I got that. I didn't save my bell housing I was going to, but my starter threads in there was frigged up on it anyway. I had some cobbled up stuff on it. But anyway, Jennifer made me work all day yesterday. I worked on it till dark last night and some this morning. What time is it? About 9?
It is 9:56.
9:56. Got her all done, but it ships out like new. I pulled the pan on the one I got and looked in there. It looked good. There wasn't no metal or nothing on the magnets or any of that shit. It looked good. So we snatched that one out and brought it home and resealed it. I didn't make any videos, guys, because I only got this weekend to get this thing going, because next weekend's Mama's Day. And, you know, everybody's going to be doing that stuff all weekend. And then the following weekend, I'm pretty sure, is the camping trip. So I had yesterday and today to get this done. So last night, or Friday night, when that transmission started going to hell on me, I was like, well, it is what it is. But yeah, maybe, no, we won't make a video on rebuilding AW4, because next time I'll just go get another one. I'm not going to do that again. Because you buy all your parts and then you run into problems, and then you got parts and still got the same problems. I wouldn't have thought that those pistons and those planets would have, the planetary sets is what was rusted up in it, and the one-way sprags, it's all, you know, heat treated steel in there, and it rusts real easy. And I guess from it having water in it and sitting so much and not, you know, getting hot enough to cook it out of there for a long period of time, it just destroyed it on the inside. I videoed a lot of it, putting it back together up to the point where I found the first piston that was rusted, and I cleaned it out, and then it kept on going until it just turned into a cluster and there wasn't nothing I could do with it. But that's how it goes, man, with a Jeep. You go out here in that water and the swamps and shit, and that deep ass water, you're gonna cause yourself problems every time, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna stop doing it. If I can tell y'all guys something, I'd get a spare transmission now, because 2 years ago in the junkyards they were everywhere, but now we had to actually hunt for one. We called like and looked online at 4 or 5 different places before we finally found one. This is out of the tranny come out of a 99 wrecked Jeep. But I'm gonna find me another one for a spare, and then if it happens again, I'll get this one rebuilt. I'm not doing it. Like I told y'all before, I hate working on transmissions. It's the most tedious shit. It's like taking a clock apart and putting the clock back together. You can do it, any of y'all could do it, but it's just, you got to have a lot of patience, and I don't when it comes to shit like that. There's a reason I quit doing transmissions years ago, because they suck. And then if you get it apart and you got, say, a planetary set bad, it costs more for the planetary than you can go get a whole nother transmission. So I would have had to go get another transmission, tear it down to get the planets out of it, and put it back together. It's just like the motor. You got to know when to quit and say and fold, and just start over. So that's what we did, and she's good to go. We will probably next video will be us trail riding. Hope Luke can get the big TJ out and everybody shits together. I think Joe with his TJ, he's getting it going, and another buddy of mine's putting a Stroker 4.0 in his, a 5-liter. He should be good to go, and we'll be back on the trails. So maybe the next video we make will be a trail riding video, a good one. Should be Memorial Day weekend, unless I come up on something this weekend, next weekend, to make a video on, I will. But other than that, I just want to let y'all know what's going on with it. She's good to go. It shifts like new, man. It didn't never shift that good before. I've been dealing with it lazy shifting for over a year, but it's good now. Feels good. Shifts out good. I'm gonna hook the torque converter up. I've never even hooked the torque converter up because my other one was sticking. So I'm gonna hook the torque converter up for the lock up, and she'll be good to go. But y'all take it easy. Have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.